race fans, and welcome back to Pro Kart Indoor Arena in Burnsville, Minnesota. I'm your commentator, Adam Nordquist. I'll be hanging out with you all season to watch some of the greatest races of your time. This is Season 2. Our previous winner of it was Nicholas Wiederholt, coming in at really hot at first place last year. We got some new contestants coming in this season, and we're really excited to show you exactly what it's all about. Again, my name's Adam Nordquist, and welcome to Formula B. Welcome back, race fans. Let's get on going. My name's Adam Nordquist. We are back right here. It is Formula B Race 1 today. 6 fantastic competitors around the bend here, and again, this is a close race. These are close competitors. They'll be looking for that trophy all day today. You're going to stick around for that, watch that happen. Out front there is our friend Rod Bob, who's been taking the league by storm a little bit again in this inaugural race of Season 2. He came highly ranked last season. He's looking for a repeat this time around. Immediately on his tail is the one, the only Nicholas Wiederholt, the man that won it all last season. The man trying to rip the wheels off the car. He's going to drift that thing all the way around the corner. He's going to take some tighter bends. Those are our leading 2 racers out in the front of the pack. Coming up right behind them is a peloton. Got a couple of friends racing for it. Abraham in the middle there. Our friend Scuba in the blue. This is such a close race when you can't see it all, but the lap times show actually quite the discrepancy. Right out ahead in front is Weeds right there. Coming out of rent, and that is, unfortunately, a yellow out on the track. Gonna have to rip start it again, get another lap in. That's our friend Scuba, unfortunately in distress over there. Again, that's those leading 2. Coming around the back, I believe that's Abe. In the white there. Currently driving 7. That's Sean. That's my bad. No, yep, I'm correct. I'm good. Now, obviously, these are fine racers. This is actually a quality kind of setup. Got a peloton of 3 coming around the bend here. Through the chicane, excellently done, although a little bit wide in the corner there. Unfortunately, that's going to be a kind of a touch on the way. Going to enter around the back and look for something around the chicane there. Yeah, take some camera angles up. Where's Reed's at? Now currently racing about 4 lengths wide over here. A little bit of a peloton and quite a nice pass on the inside. That's going to be, again, your leading couple of guys. That's Rod Bob, Weeds in the middle, Scuba out back. Rod Bob coming in close second here. The fastest lap being currently held by Weeds in that black helmet and that black cart. A little bit of a drift around the corner. That's a 19.24 from Weeds. Let this car come around. That 15 being driven by a guy that knows what he's doing. That 15 belongs to no other than my friend Eric, and your friend too. Takes sharp corners, and actually kind of a sleeper agent in this league. He's a fast driver. The white flag comes out here. Results will come back soon. Kind of punch one more lap in. We'll see if it works for them. And the checkered flag is out. Here we go. One more race to finish it all. One more lap to make results happen. Couple of drivers right here, and that's going to be the yellow. Couple of drivers coming through to the end. That's the group of 3. And there is our checkered flag. Everybody else. Actually, that's Eric. That's Rod Bob. There's a difference. 7 through the corner here. And the green light is a go. That's the quickest racing I've ever seen, except for everywhere else. Again, these are go-karts. That's not very easy. A little bit of a collision coming in the first corner. Coming in 4 wide at the back again. That's Rod Bob, and I believe that's Norm, unless I'm severely mistaken. Now, I can't see the karts very well, but it is what it is. Again, up front, ripping one more time. Is that 7? That is Eric, all the way at the back there. You'll see him out front. 1 and 2 coming around the chicane. And it's a race for 5th. Rod Bob and Abraham coming at it in the corner there. Closely followed. Norm, Sean. Now, we haven't talked about our superstar racer. Nicholas Wiederholt. Nicholas Wiederholt, winner of last season. Still a dominant force out here on the track. Posted the fastest lap time overall of last race and currently holds the highest average lap time. Unfortunately, a really unfortunate turn on the back stretch right there. Gonna get past a little bit there, but again, like I was saying, sometimes you need that time, right? If we go 3 wide right here, we focus on this. These people are going to prevent you from getting a better lap time because you gotta go around them. Now, while that may sound obvious to racing fans, I like to make sure it's abundantly clear that, again, Scuba and Weeds going at it right there in the corner. Tilling it right there, and again, some fantastic racing from Scuba today. We can't count him out. He's been nailing about 3rd or 4th every time around. He'll come around here. He'll post a lap time. And we will see, actually, that he's posting a 19.67. Again, that sub-20 mark is sometimes hard to get, especially on this kind of map. Now, we notice Weeds has posted an 18.92 today. That's, again, average, but he's posting a 19.03 right now. That's exactly what we're looking for. John and Abraham sitting at the 21 and 22 marks. Otherwise, a pretty standard peloton. Rod Bob, peloton. Scuba, Weeds, Eric. And Eric, again, putting a little bit of a surprise finish up here. Not yet cracking 20 on the average, but posting fast laps overall, and I hope he gets it by the end of the day. Again, everyone above 20 on average here, and again, you hope that gets sorted out by the time it happens, but you never know. Rod Bob and Scuba going at it in the corner. Gonna have it. Again, some good racing, and again, through this chicane, there's a lot that can happen. You can take a turn too aggressively. You can pass somebody on the inside. It's anyone's game, really. But let's focus up right there. Just the cart number real quick. That is the 1 car. Norm. Making it happen. All the way in the corner. Takes his time. Takes what he needs. And he's posting fast laps today as well. Obviously his best is a 20.53, but look at that average. Pretty quick either way. No one's cracked 20 yet. We got 4 coming through the chicane here. That's 1. A little bit of a slowdown occurring. That's again the 13 coming through. There's no yellow. There's no need for that. But that'll be Rod Bob again in the corner. Closely followed by Scuba, almost as if we planned it that way. There's that 7. I'd like to take a moment here, focus in on our friend Sean. In the white, there's a yellow on the flag, so we get a chance to focus in on the driver of the 3 car. Now, as the commentator, I do not know this man, but I would like to. He's putting up numbers, and I would appreciate getting to know him. Putting up a 21.48 out there. And back into the pits they go. That was race 3. Race 2, my bad. We'll see you. One of these carts needing a rip here. Gonna let it go, and the green flag means go. We'll get races out in the front. Rod Bob, Scuba, Eric, Norman. Everybody coming out in the wide. Again, all the way at the back there, that 11 cart. That's your reigning champion. Made some poor decisions in the previous race. Going to try and pass a couple people here. He's going to be the interesting racing here. Everybody else is going to be remaining in about the same order as far as I know, but that's 1 overtake of the 6 he needs to get back in front. Coming 4 through the chicane. There's our friend Rob Bob just tearing it up. Doing a little skirting, sliding. Way to do it. Right behind him, our friend Eric. In the chicane. Then Weeds all the way from the back already in 3rd. Told you he'd be the interesting racing. I just didn't know it'd be that fast. I'm just trying to talk, man. A couple of guys coming wide here. We'll watch him come around this corner, and again, just going to be ripping around the corner here. I'm going to try and make a pass here on one of these tight corners. Almost bump drafting Eric there. Going to try some defensive driving, some aggressive driving from Weeds over there. And again, some great defense from Eric coming off the bend. And if we watch Eric's driving pattern, he's actually putting together, again, some numbers. Trying to stave off a pass on the inside. And again, while all this is happening, it's just Rod Bob in front. In his own world. Closely followed again by the 2 feuding warriors over here. Eric knows. Eric can see. This is quite the race, and that pass might have made it 2nd. Might have made it right in there. Again, quite the gap between Weeds and Rod Bob here. Weeds and Rod Bob, again, he's going to cross that finish line, and that's a couple seconds at least. Catch up to him. Gonna have to pass a couple more guys, though, that he's gonna need to lap. And again, that's the interest in racing here today. Focus a little bit on the screen while we can. Weeds is putting up 19.0s. Nobody else is within 3/10 of that lap time. Has a 19.85 average. The only person ahead of him is the person ahead of him. Now, the gap. Look at how wide that is. League of their own right there. Again, Eric coming in real hot behind them, but those front three are the three droids you're looking for. I keep putting the microphone too far away from my face. While that chase is happening again, Eric just has the time. He can make it happen. Not with turns like that, though. Focus in on my friend Scuba for a little bit. Driving like a champ, takes that turn absolutely professionally. Unfortunately, taking it a little bit wide on the wall. And a little bit of a fight back here between Sean, Norm, Abe. Norm ultimately having to pass those guys. And again, story of the evening. Weeds within shouting distance here of our friend Rod Bob. We'll take him around the corner. Just bringing it in. 10th by 10th by 10th. And that's an even closer turn. Would you look at that? Now trying to pass some people over here. That is a blue and yellow flag for them. Making for an interesting comeback. Here we go. Shaving off those numbers, bringing it around. What was once a quarter of a track is now 10 feet. Could have made it on there. Coming real close around the back end. Real aggressive on the gasoline. Gonna come around, smooth corners. And again, defensive driving from Rod Bob here. We're going to see it come out of the finish line. We have 4 laps to go. We'll have 3 to go when they come back around. And that gap is only getting wider. He's posting better laps. He's posting a better average. But he can't catch the front runner. Again, these two just absolutely cruising around. That, remember Eric? He's in 3rd. And he's having a hell of a race too, mind you. Take a look at his stats. He's posted 19.37, an average of 19.9. Still cracking 20. As our 2 leaders gathering closer together again. That's a white flag though, so he's going to need to make a real aggressive pass here if he wants to bring it back. And a little bit of a drift there by Rod Bob might do it. Some defensive driving around the inside corner, and that will seal that final lap. And that will be it. Excellently done for our leaders in the front there. Can't leave them hanging like that, man. But overall, some excellent racing from our 2 leaders and everybody else involved. Again, Norm putting in time right there. Eric holding down 3rd for all that it's worth. Everybody entering the pits one more time. And that is race 3. We'll see you in the next edition.